here in Kenya, where the government has reportedly closed its border with Somalia. Media reports have also indicated there has been a recent massive build-up of Kenyan troops along the border. The reason for this decision is still not clear. However, last week, Kenyan police had warned of a possible terror attack on the two countries' border during the holy month of Ramadan. Kenya's Inspector General of Police said the attacks could be carried out by militants of Kenyan origin who have been trained by Al-Shabaab in Somalia. Well, let's get you now the very latest from Mogadishu. Abdulaziz Bilo joins us from there. So Abdulaziz, do we know for a fact if indeed the Kenya-Somali border has been closed, and if so, what more can you tell us about that?
Well, Penina, this information is still fresh. We are still getting more details as to why the border was closed by Kenyan authorities. Now, there's been no official comment whatsoever from authorities here in the capital, Mogadishu. We've been unsuccessful in all our attempts to get any feedback from the government spokesman so far. But also, we've not been able to get any further clarity from the Kenyan side either on the reason as to why the border was closed. Now, now Somalia and Kenya, they share a very long and porous border. Now, the border that has been closed for now is between Mandera and Bulahawa. Now, these are the two towns. Mandera is in Kenya and Bulahawa is in the side of Somalia. So we are waiting for any clarity yet from the government here in Somalia on as to why the reason as Kenya closed the border. But experts here in Somalia are saying that Kenya needs to strengthen its border with Somalia and not close it, because the border is very, very important for both sides. They're saying that the militant attack poses a great threat to Kenya, and the fact that the Kenyan Inspector General of Police issued the alert saying that the militants were planning to launch attacks inside Kenyan soil in the month of Ramadan, then Kenya should increase security along the border. Now, the reports we're getting from Gedo region say that there's been a build-up of forces along the borderline between Somalia and Kenya. And also media reports that we're getting is that some of the Kenyan forces were attacked along the border, prompting Kenya to shut down the border. But this information is still yet not confirmed.
Right, so what would be the likely impact to Somalia if its border with Kenya remains closed?
Well, Penina, as we mentioned, the two countries, the border between the two countries is very, very important. One is for Somalia. The border is very busy when in terms of school children. They come all the way from the neighboring region of Beled How. They come to Mandera for schools and many other reasons. Also for health reasons. Many people come from various regions of southern Somalia. They come all the way there so that they can go to get medical treatment inside Kenya. So the border to them is very, very important. Also in terms of trade between the two communities that live in Mandera and Beled How. Also in terms of the trade of the leafy stimulant khat that comes from Kenya that crosses the border into Somalia. So all this will likely to be affected in the long run. But what the experts are saying is that Kenya should not close the border because of the Somalis are living on both ends. They are more of related and more of they are more of one people in that sense. And also they are saying that the fact that Kenyan forces inside Somalia are in control of the Gedo region and also the area around Kismayo, also the Jubaland area, they should reconsider the fact that they have their forces inside Somalia. They should not at all close the border at that point.
All right, Abdulaziz Bilo, live for us here in Mogadishu. Many thanks.